The Big Bang Theory, starting up again. How's it going? You obviously, you guys lead a charmed life. People love the show. Anything new going on?
It's been going great so far. The first episode of the season, I had a little incident.
Oh. This is your character had it, or you actually had an incident?
Maybe I had it as my character.
Oh, okay.
We were shooting a scene, and I'm in a hotel room bed, and in my own personal life, whenever I get under covers, I'm always really cold. So I just tend to pull the covers up really high and just leave my head out, and then I kind of like warm up my hands like I'm a Boy Scout starting a fire with sticks or something.
Yeah.
So I'm under the covers, and it's really cold on set, because they keep it cold, and I'm under there and we're shooting the scene, and out of habit, I'm doing this under the covers, and we shot the whole scene, and then after...
And there's a studio audience there?
There's a studio audience.
Okay.
And after the scene was over, our director and producer came over to me, and they were like, we need to see your hands in the next take. It looked like you were having way too much fun with yourself under the covers.
Really?
Yeah, and then after the show, we take our bows, and I was talking to some people in the audience, and this little boy said to me, he's like, did you shoot that scene again with your hands out because it looked weird? Because my dad said it looked real weird. And then
But my dad said he liked it. My dad's under arrest.
You just saw the dad, and I was like, Dad.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Wow, yeah, because you can't. Oh, you called your mom?
I called my mom to tell her, and which she asked me how the first episode went, and I told her, and she was mortified. And she was like, I hope people understand that you weren't really doing that. That's disgusting. People have been fired from that. People have lost their careers for doing that in movie theaters. She's so upset about it.
She's also acting like it's the 1940s, you know? You know what I mean?
That's kind of my mom.
Yeah, that's charming.
Yeah. So now every week I just keep on saying, something else happened at work. And she's like, stop doing that. You did it again. It's enough. Keep your hands to yourself.
So your mom's Woody Allen.
My mom is... That's it.
I'm getting nauseous. What are your parents like? Are they sort of performer types or funny types?
They're fun. They're like unintentionally funny. Like, they're kind of like the Costanzas from Seinfeld. My parents, like,
right.
Recently, my parents have used the term circle jerk in conversation.
What?
My entire life. They have no idea what it means. But they say...
Why are they using that phrase?
So, they'll say things like, I went to the grocery store and I had to return something and they sent me to 3 different counters. It was a real circle jerk. And I'm like, that's not the proper definition.
No.
So, it's horrible.
This is your mom talking?
Both my parents.
Both your parents. So what does your dad say?
My dad would be like, I went and got an oil change. They said I had to pick it up the next day. Real circle jerk. Again, not the definition. So I had tweeted recently that my parents were using this wrong and I didn't have the heart to tell them. And then one of my mom's friends saw it and told her, and then I get a call from my mom, and she's like, I had no idea. I looked it up in the Urban Dictionary. That's disgusting. I'm mortified. And my dad was having none of it. He's like, what are you talking about? I told your mom about circle jerks. It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing. It just means that you're getting jerked around in a circle.
So maybe it's completely fine to use it that way. I don't know. Maybe your dad's right. Maybe he's going to.
Right.
If he sticks with it, maybe it's going to become this accepted thing that we can all say.
I hope so. Are you guys on board for circle jerk?
Yeah. Not on board for a circle jerk. Are you on board for the phrase?
For the phrase.
Yeah, we got a parking lot. We can do it. This show, man, this show doesn't air. I got to bring this up. You had an incident at a restaurant recently that caused a bit of an issue for you.
A little bit. I had no idea what I was doing. So I went to
And you're being honest, you had no idea what you were doing.
I seriously had no idea.
Right.
So it was one of those restaurants where they give you crayons, and they're really for the kids, to occupy the kids.
But you know what? I will tell you, I love it when I'm in a restaurant and they bring crayons for the kids. All I do is draw. I love it.
Right?
As an adult, I love it.
What do you like to draw when you're...
I draw just little cartoons and stuff.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing, and I drew like a smiley face, and the busboy came over, and like every time he came over to fill up the water, he's like, and kept on giving me this weird laugh, and I was like, what is happening? And then the waitress came over, and she was like, okay, and then walked away, and then I looked down at my smiley face and realized that it was very phallic, and I've been drawing. I brought.
And you didn't mean to do this at all, right?
Not at all. Do we have a picture?
Yeah, you didn't mean to do it. You're sure you didn't mean to do that?
I swear. I've been
That's
drawing...
like a caveman's porn right there. That's what that is. That's ancient pornography.
Yeah, I've been drawing like a smiley face on a penis with a lip, like, since I'm a kid.
Yeah.
A smiling penis.
Right. You got to get that straightened out. I'm gonna.
It's a real circle jerk.
You must be a movie lover, I'm guessing.
I love movies. I love going to the movies. You know, when I lived in New York, I was very broke, and my husband, who's then my boyfriend, is very tall, and I'm obviously very short. So we would go to the movies, but I would have him sneak me in for child's price.
What?
Yeah.
Now so just so that you were very broke at the time.
Very broke at the time.
Okay, that's important to remember. But how did you you would pose as a child?
Yeah, I'd be like baseball hat and like a big coat, and we'd walk in, and he would order up the tickets.
Right.
And he would
One
get
adult, one child?
One child, and then we'd walk away holding hands. He'd be like, "Come on, kid, sis."
Yeah.
It would get weird if we would like try and make out in the theater.
Yeah.
Not the greatest.
That's horrible.
Not the greatest date night when I'm like eating like crushed up graham crackers out of a Ziploc.
Yeah, yeah. And also, there's probably certain movies they wouldn't let you see.
That's
you know?
true. Yeah. It was
So
a lot of animated movies.
It's a flawed plan. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, did you only pull that at movies, or did you try that ever at amusement parks? Because you can get in much
That's
cheaper
true.
if you go to an amusement park.
But here's the deal with amusement parks. Amusement parks, like, I want to flaunt how old I am because now I'm tall enough to ride certain rides.
Oh.
So then it's just like a big show of like, look at me, I'm getting on all the rides. Which no one, like, when you're a grown woman, like, everyone's like, yeah, get on the ride.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's your problem? So it took you a long time to reach the height where you could get on those rides.
Yes, and still it's like, I need the help of heels for some of them.
Right. What's your favorite ride? I'm just curious. Like Disneyland, what's your favorite ride?
I like a Space Mountain. I do, I enjoy. Yeah?
You know what's underrated? Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
It's true.
Let me tell you why. That's just my speed. That's what I like. I like the way it's just it's taking its time. I like Mr. Toad.
It's not the wildest of Mr. Toad's rides.
I like that. It was probably, they named it probably in like 1952. Yeah. This is a real wild ride! And then
it's very nice.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Toad's relaxing.
Yeah. It's like
a magical journey.
It's like it's like an office chair slowly moving through.
But don't you end up in hell? Doesn't he go to hell at the end of it?
It's kind of dark.
In a way, we all end up in hell.
All right. Okay.
Congratulations on all your success. I mean, you have this one guest spot, and so many actors in this town get a quick guest spot, and then that's it. And this turns into a regular part on this powerful series. Now, your family must be very proud, I imagine.
Oh, my goodness. They're beyond thrilled. My parents actually came out to a taping recently.
Oh, really?
They were so excited. They're sitting in the audience, and, they play music in between scenes.
Yes.
So my parents are dancing. I saw my dad, like, bite his lip at one point and do a little shimmy. I've never seen them more excited in my life. And at one point, some of the cast members went up to them to say hi. And they're like, are you having a good time? And I saw my mom get so excited and I thought she was going to pass out. And she went, it's the best! And then...
Were you embarrassed or you're okay with this?
I was kind of worried for her health, but otherwise I was good. And then she came backstage after, and they're from the East Coast. And I wasn't sure if it was her thinking that in Hollywood she had to morph into something else. But all of a sudden, every time I introduced her to someone, she became a star from the 40s. And was like, it's a pleasure to everyone. So nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.